Hey, 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 good evening, good evening, happy evening, happy evening, good evening, happy evening, good evening. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, Pioneer Racing Pigeon Club of Ontario. What is going on? It's nice in Belgium. It's nice, it's warm, it's hot. Can you feel it? Can you feel the heat? You can't feel it, but I can. Hey, I normally always wear Pigeon Boss everything, but check this out. Check out my beautiful pigeon sweater I got at the Fugari show from the French Pigeon Union. Check that out. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that nice? Like, share, and subscribe. When you come on the Pigeon Boss tour and you go to the Fugari show, that's something you'll be able to pick up. Super quality sweater. I'm actually kicking myself in the ass that I didn't buy more. But before we go into my amazing sweater, sorry guys, I wasn't on last week. Why? I was burnt. I was cooked. I was toast. I was tired. Hey, that's how I was. I was worn out. I needed a moment to reflect and catch myself up. It was great to see LMR, RML, whatever you want to call him. Ricky 7 is his name. Again, guys, this show works the best when you all participate. So like, share, and subscribe. I'm having a beverage and not in my normal cup. I have a new hoodie. See, guys, I was selling hoodies and no one was buying them. And I couldn't figure out why the hoodies that I sell, nobody buys. The t-shirts, nobody buys. But then it all come to me. I got to set up a booth at a pigeon show to sell hoodies and stuff. So maybe I'm going to do that next year. I'm not sure. But we have an online store where we sell Pigeon Boss hoodies and stuff. But nobody seems to want it. Maybe it's ugly. Maybe people aren't proud. I don't know. I went and I seen this hoodie. I seen it. I said I had to have it. I didn't care. I didn't care what FCF means. I don't care. But that's besides the point. If you guys want to support what we're doing, we have our hoodies. We have everything on our auction site. Buy one. Buy two. Buy. You have a pigeon guy who wins a race. Buy him one. Is that ridiculous? Hey, congratulations. There you go. Nice thing to do. Anyways, this show always works best when you all participate. So your comments are going to help me this evening. Without your comments, I don't have Ricky. So without your comments, I'm pretty much screwed, glued, and barbecued because I haven't done this without Ricky in a while. So I'm in a little bit of different water tonight. That's why I wore the green hoodie. But on that note, it does not matter. This show will be great because you guys are great and you make it great. But we're getting into one loft season, and you guys have kept asking me, what's our one loft race looking like? What's our one loft race going to be? What's our one loft race? Are we going to have one? The question I ask you guys is, do you want a one loft race? Do you want Ricky and myself to put on a one loft race? Post that into the comments. Again, while I post this up, or I post up that question to you, I'm going to tell you guys right now at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, I didn't grab the photo, but Sonia Vandermelen's match pair, the red and the black, the mealy and the black, they are online running right now at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, and that's not the last auction for the season. Oh no, there's still a few more to come. But I will say, Sonia Vandermelen's pigeons getting great results worldwide. She's done it for a long, long time. And as Serge Van Alsecker, and I'm going to use Serge for this one. Serge, if you're watching, I can't wait to work with you next season. For you guys who want Serge Van Alsecker pigeons, it's going to have to be next season, the national champion of Belgium. Round of applause for Serge Van Alsecker, and for your Chris Clarebot, and for your Willie Daniels. And we have more and more and more coming. Can't bring everybody out every year, so you're going to have to sit back and wait. Wait to see what we bring for next season coming. Even though this season isn't finished yet, more and more and more to come. Antonio Rodriguez says, hello. Hey, guys. Hey. Chris Marchman says, absolutely. I don't think there's a lot of people on tonight. This might be a quick, fast show. Steven, I don't know if we're the best for racing pigeons. We just bring racing pigeons that I like, racing pigeons that I know will get results for people. That's what I bring. I get the same question time and time again from people, and they say, well, what are the best pigeons? What are the best pigeons? What are the best pigeons? The pigeons that we bring to you are super at the top level. I mean, hey, You look left, right, left, right, left, right. There's so many auction sites out there. What we do is we go to the breeders and we select the highest quality. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, JD Teal, Michael Peevler. Hello. So I've asked the question, and I'm in my awesome green shirt, and I kick myself for not buying another one of these hoodies. I might have to order another one. I'm not going to lie. But, anyways, enough with that. The question is, do you guys want a one-loft race? What are some of the big problems in most one-loft races? Let's think about some of these questions. They're very expensive. A one-loft race is very expensive. Can we all agree? Can we agree? You want to agree on this one? One-loft racing is expensive. It's not for testing your pigeons. No. It's all about making that loft money. Okay, the guy running it, Jimmy Ward. We're going to use you, Jimmy, because you just got a new trailer and you got all this stuff, and you took a lot of people's money. And I'm going to use Jimmy on this one. We're going to use your Jimmys, your Oscar DeVries. We're going to use those kinds of people because they're all about making money. They got to make money. Well, we all like to make money. We all got to make a little bit of money. But what I'm interested in is testing pigeons. Do you ever notice all these big races? Not the big races, but like most races in America, even in Canada. I mean, we're going to use the Upper Canada one-loft race. Was there big money in that race? $100,000 for first. I think the winning birds come out of there with 10,000 each or 12,000 each. Hell with it. Maybe I'm full of shit. 15,000 each. I'm not knocking that. That's great. It's all a big hoopla. We're going to give you big money. We're going to give you big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. There's never any big money. The Hoosiers never had one bird come out in front. Or if they've had, it's been 3 birds or 2 birds or 5 birds. It's never been big money. It's never been the super payout that everyone's looking for. And I'm not knocking that. It's well run. It's well pyramided. But as Ricky and myself talk, we say to ourselves, let's do something a little different. Let's do something a little different. Well, people like a lot of races. We did 3 races last year, and that didn't inspire anybody. Everyone, oh, your races were too easy. It was a 100, a 200, and a 3. It was so easy. Oh, it was so easy. All right, so we realize that's too easy, and you guys didn't get fired up over that. And we look at all the shit going on in Canada with one-loft races, and Oscar's trying to learn how to fly one-loft bird, so he's going to have a 5-race train wreck. Woo, woo. Oscar will train wreck, guys, and watch out. Linda will be wearing the mittens. Oscar, I know you're a little bit sensitive on that one, and I'm not here to bash. I'm going to try using the mittens this season just to see how it feels. My fingers always get a little bit cold in the loft. We got the Upper Canada one-loft race. The girls are running it. Girls are still learning how to play the game, so they're not ready yet. They're going to run a 3-race series, which y'all going to bitch, whine, and moan and complain about. And then we got Rick Fife. Niagara Corner Pocket. Let's not knock Rick. Let's not knock him. It's Niagara Falls, for Christ's sakes. Everything in Niagara Falls is great. Hell, look at Marineland. Look at the falls. People go and watch water going over. Look, it's the 7th wonder of the world. You've seen it once. You've seen it 100 times, but hell, you don't have to waste your time going to Niagara Falls. Go and flush the toilet. Flush her. Flush her. If you're in Australia, flush her. If you're in Iraq, flush her. If you're at the North Pole, flush her. It does not matter. The water goes down the hole the same way. There's no money there. No training there. No nothing. Zero, zilch, nothing. Now, I'm not knocking all these races. They're great, and I'm going to participate in all of them. Hell with it. Why not, right? But then we thought about Ricky 7. Can never go against Ricky 7. 7, that's the number, eh? Florida Pigeon Derby. Florida Pigeon Derby won. One guy won. Congratulations. Good job. Mike Vanderyak says, one of 7 natural wonders of the world. Well, I wouldn't waste my time ever going to Niagara Falls. There's nothing good in Niagara Falls. The bars are shit. The strip clubs are shit. The restaurants are overpriced and really shit. And the worst thing is, they got a hole with water going over where there's a whole bunch of foreigners speak no English, doing pictures. It smells funny, and it's not impressive. That sums up the Niagara one-off race. Ricky loves the trip over there. Hey, when you go to Belgium, you go to the promised land. This is why we're here. We're in the Mecca. But we're not going on that trip right now. We're just going to park Belgium here for a minute. And we're going to talk about the one-off race. Should we do a one-off race? Well, we talked about a lot of things. We're going to do 15 times 100 miles. That was great. I loved it. I was in it, man. I was in it to win it. And then as Ricky and myself drank Juplers and some Duvals and Lachutes, we talked to Lars, we talked to some of our friends, and that was just going to be too outside the box. Too outside. And we're those kind of guys who like to go outside. We like to go the distance. Because I always remember being that little boy, and you watch that movie, Field of Dreams. The guy built a goddamn baseball diamond in a cornfield because he heard a bunch of ghosts. But he said it, if you build it, they will come. That's not always true. So anyways, Ricky and myself, we came up with, we feel, a one-off race that will be very cost efficient. Cost efficient. There's no limitations. The sky has no limits, as we've said. And we're going to put money back into your pocket. We're going to allow you to afford to do this. We can hold as many pigeons as you want. Thank God I visited my good friend Ron Steinbrenner. We can hold the pigeons. Now, are you people going to participate? Do you want to see our race? I'm going to look for 3 answers. If you want to see the race, and you want to nitpick it and crunch it apart and take a look at it, you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it. I love it. I'm in it. I'm not in it, but I would love to be in a race like this. If you want to see what we're thinking, post in the comments. Until that time, I'm going to have a sip of my drink. And as Gavin Hunter said, sunsets was good at the falls. Yeah, sunsets are good at the falls. You know, if you have a bathroom with a nice window and your bathroom is facing the west, if your bathroom is facing your bathroom is facing the west and you have a window right behind your toilet, you can get the same effect. Sorry, Gavin, I'm just going to say. Niagara Falls doesn't impress me. It just doesn't. It got ruined by, all the bullshit from Niagara Falls. All the people ruined the beauty of Niagara Falls. And that's really the truth. Do you ever notice, guys, that humans ruin 99% of everything? So David Tracy's the first one. We will not move until we get 2 more responses. Because why? I can't give you anything unless you give me more. Inquiring minds want to know, well, Sherry doesn't count. Let's hear it, says Antonio. We're still looking for one more. Uno more. One more. Because Sherry and David, they're sleeping in the same bed still. So let's see it. Okay, so for you guys, we've got the 3rd one. I should have waited for a 4th, but there you guys have it. The Pioneer, Ricky 7. God damn it, I love it. 7 races. 1,777 air miles. The activation fee is $107. And by the way, guys, you can put a team in. A team. Yes, a team of pigeons for $1,077. What is a team? It does not matter if it's one bird. It does not matter if it's 5 birds, 10 birds, 20 birds, 30 birds, 40 birds, 50 birds, 100 birds, 150 birds. If you want to put 200 birds in, you can put as many birds in as you would like. As many, guys. As many as you would like. As many. As many. Did I tell you? If you want to, like, just go to your club, tell all your club members, guys, we're going to put in this race as many birds as you want to send. So if you're in a club and you have 25 members and you each want to send 10 pigeons, fly under the club name. You can do that. If you want to, if you're maybe you don't have all those birds and you want to put in only 5 birds, it's 1,000. It's right there. Everything. Take a look at the screen. 1,077 for one bird. 1,077 for 1,077 birds. The sky has no limit. We're having fun. We don't give a shit. Why? We want you guys to test your pigeons. Yes. Activation fee. Is it 250? Is it 350? Is it 450? Blah 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 blah. Forget the money. We ain't racing for money. Everyone always gives me this horse shit. It's all about prestige, prestige, prestige. We're gonna make a good little fun pot. Average speed pot. 7 races. You divide what the mileage is gonna be. You'll see. She's going to be in one hell of a good series. Only the best of the best. That's what we do. I'm going to leave this up. I'm going to leave it up for y'all to look at it. And good evening. Wait, Brett Adams says good evening. Thanks for all your hard work. Hey, Brett Adams, I want to give you a round of applause. Milovic, you are going to be super happy. I should have posted up some of the photos. Ricky went to Milovic's loft. It was actually a great evening. We left the Houghton show, and as that race sits up there, we left the Houghton show, and we went to Milovic's, and I had to do some selecting for Brett Adams for a gorgeous pigeon, which he did get. But it was so nice because Darko and Mirko Milovic and his sons were there, and it was great. We looked at the pigeons. We talked about pigeons. We had some great food. And, it was really, really nice. The Milovics gifted Ricky a few pigeons. And we didn't accept them, not because we didn't want them, not because I didn't want to bring them home. We turned it over and we're going to put it into next season's auction. I never like to take for my breeders. It was absolutely awesome. I didn't know they were going to do that, what they did. But those are the type of people the Milovics are. And I will tell you something. One day when it's time for me to fly pigeons, or me and Ricky to fly pigeons, I know where I'm going to go to get all the pigeons from the breeders that we represent. I know, and I'll get them and I'll play and I'll have fun. But every time these breeders give us stuff, I give it back to you guys because I think gifts go the longest. Anyways, Mike Vanderyak says 10 birds, all activated. Reasonable for an OLR. Mike, forget 10 birds. Who sends 10 birds, Mike? Send your whole first round. Send your whole second round. Send your whole third round. We're taking birds. What month are we in? February, March, April 1st to June 1st. I don't care how many you want to bring. Bring it. We're going to try it. You're going to get 1, 2, 3 300-mile races. Bring them. Howdy, everyone, says Jay Oliver. How are you? Now, again, it's in Canadian dollars. You can send as many as you want. And activation is $107 per pigeon. That's going to go to the prize money. $107. By the way, the biggest races in the world won't race them 7 times. And the only reason why we picked 7 and not 9 was because you guys know him as Ricky 7. It's goddamn Ricky 7. If it would have been me, it would have been 9. But Ricky 7, that's his name. That's what we go by. What's the cutoff? number on a max birds. Send your birds. I got enough lofts. My lofts here, they just roll. We can put. I'm not going to ask Ron what Ron would say, but 2,000 birds, 3,000 birds, no problem. We'll make it work. We got the space. And if we don't have the space, we'll make the space. One thing we can do is make space because the sky has no limits. You send the pigeons. Have you guys thought about this? All these races. You got a 5-bird team, you got a 14-bird team, you got a this team, a that team, a da. All these teams. You gotta pick. You want me to tell you something? Mike Gannis, he sends 250 birds to Pattaya. He sends that many birds there, that many birds there, that many birds there. You guys have the shot. Go ahead. Send me as many as you would like. Send them as many as you would like. Play like the big boys. And when it's time to activate, we're not saying it's $1,000 a bird. We're not saying it's $500 a bird. It's $107. And the great part is, why did we pick 7? Because everything has to have 7 in it. No limit. Limit. Why does everything got to have a limit? The stupid EOC, they got a limit. We're going to fly 5 birds, 3 birds, 8 birds. I heard a joke. You want me to tell you something funny? You want me to tell you how stupid, and I hate to say this, how stupid people think. The EOC is going to fly a 600-mile race. They're going to put a limit on what they can send, but the trailer they're putting the birds on has no limit. Stupid heads. If Ricky was here, he'd say it's a stupid head. It's stupid. But anyways, you see the race, you see the results, or not the results, the advertisement, and I'm sure you guys will find a problem with it, and you'll say there's not enough prize money. Will there be enough prize money? Send a couple thousand birds, there'll be enough prize money. But y'all want to test your pigeons. And you know what I know? That's right, Mike. You figured it out, eh? Good job, Michael. Leah, I was right. Mike figured it out. 253 miles. Exactly what Englehart would be. Is that going to be 7 times? You'll have to wait and see, eh? I'm going to tell you something. Every time we've run a race, we get highs and we get lows. But out of all the races that run, we run the damn race. We run it if we have a bad toss and there's only 100 birds left. We run it if we got 300 birds left. We run it. And you know what? I see people going into races. I don't even know why they go. But there you go. You want someone to do the work. You want your birds to get tested. And you want to be at an affordable price. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's right there. Well, David, you had fun when you're winning. I don't want people to only focus on winning. Winning is great. I love to win. But these races are hard to win. And I'll tell you, a 3-race series, a 4-race series, 5-race series, that's one thing. When you start getting out 7, 8, 9 races, 10, 12 races, it's different. And if you give the birds to a guy that's not there for that, for the pyramid, the Jimmy Ward pyramid scam, and I hate to use Jimmy's name, but Jimmy's even invited. I would go into his race, providing he did the work and he didn't have the boss in his race, Miguel. Good morning, Alfred. Most races give you a whole bunch of bullshit with no races. They fly them all on tailwinds. We'll set the course, and the course will be what it is. And yeah, David, you have had fun all 3 years, win or lose. And do you want to know why, David, you've had fun? David, you are a gentleman like myself and like Ricky Seven, and probably like a lot of you people who are on this show. You race pigeons. And if you're really into racing pigeons, then this is the race for you. If you want big money bullshit, there's the Hoosier, there's this one, there's that one, there's the Oscar de Gravry bullshit touch, whatever the hell it is. You want to go for big pretend money? Go on out there. If you want racing pigeons, you want to race in the headwind, you want to race in overcast skies, you want to see your birds race? That's what we do. We've done it every year. And even last year, people said, well, we didn't see so much. You've seen as much as you've seen in any other race. Now, we can show you everything. The bailet. What does that mean? What is that? The bailet? I'm not sure what the bailet is. Is that a movie? I'm not quite sure. But anyways. We're going to have a great race season. It's going to be fun. Ricky 7 is going to enjoy this. We want him to have a season of racing. Again, I'm going to say this. He's retired. Would we love to have him race in the Up North Combine? Yeah, but the Up North Combine is, as far as I'm concerned, they're not pigeon men. They're not sportsmen. They carry a grudge with them, that whole combine. And whoever's in the combine, you can all be a part of this race. I'm not talking about you directly. I'm talking about the presidents and the other Mickey Mousers that are there. You got a guy that worked his whole life and retired and wanted to raise pigeons, and he couldn't because of me. So yeah, it's kind of sad. So we're gonna do this one for this season for Ricky 7. We asked him what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do it, and we talked about it, and we talked about some fun things, and this is what we come up with. Ricky, he likes a good deal. That's what we've given you. He likes real racing. That's what we've given you. And he thinks young birds should be tested. And that's what we've given you. So everything's there. It's there in black and it's there in white. We're always a family of our word. We go above and beyond to make it happen. And that's what we're going to do again. You know, I wasn't sure what we were going to do. Wasn't sure if we were going to do it. But then I thought, not me, we thought, it's sad, eh? That somebody can work their whole life driving a garbage truck or being a milkman or a plumber or a welder or a millionaire. And when it's time to retire, he can't fly pigeons in his local area. I will say, in the area here of Belgium, in the Diamond Verbond, in the area, if there is a pigeon club, they cannot stop you. They cannot ban you. As long as you haven't cheated in racing pigeons in Belgium, you can play. There is no rule. So I am disgusted in the American Racing Pigeon Union and the Canadian Racing Pigeon Union, and especially the Canadian Racing Pigeon Union, for their actions over the years, how they've not helped people and taken their money. It's disgusting. And as long as you people keep paying into the AU and the CU unions, and I'm going to bring the AU into this because when I bought 2,500 rings from the AU, they sold them to me. The following season, the CU said I was a bad guy and they stopped. So the AU is the biggest bunch of sheeps as well as the CU. As Ricky would say, they're stupid heads. So I got to give props to the IF. They took us on, no problems. I like the IF. I'm down with the IF. 7 weeks of racing. Yes, Michael Peevler, you're going to get 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and 7. Might be a little quicker than 7 weeks, but you don't have to worry about that. It's Ricky 7 all the way through. And yes, guys, this will be the best race in Canada. Will it have the highest prize money? Nope. Will it have the biggest loft as Oscar DeVries? Because Oscar DeVries is one of those guys. He's got a 19-inch, and he can't use it. He can't. And then there are the girls. Nothing wrong with the girls. The girls are doing great. Girls doing the best that they can do. God damn it, they're only girls. You know what? They're girls that are just learning. Nothing wrong with girl flyers. Take a look at Sonia Vandermillen. Took a look at Annemie Van He. That is awful. Well, Antonio, there's nothing wrong with being awful. As long as you have AU bands or CU bands, I say you're all fucking awful. Why? Put your foot down. And I don't mean people that are watching this that have these rings that they're really awful people, but they don't know. And you will know when you need their help and they don't come to your defense. You will know. So I have to say this. I am all your friends. I'll always buy you a drink and you're always welcome. You can come over, you can come on the tour, you can come in the one-off race. But stand up for what's right. Defend the real Pigeon Man, not the bullshit union that's bullshit and doesn't help you. And I'm not here to get on that. I'm here to promote our one-off race. I'm here to say, hell, we'll have the best one. And what do I say with every one-off race? Niagara one-off race, I challenge you. The thing from Oscar, what's it called? The DeVries Classic Mittens with Lube. Right? I challenge you. And the Upper Canada, I challenge you. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to chew you up and spit you out. You know why? Because we go to the distance. I don't need excuses. I don't need this. I don't need that. All I'm saying is, those 3 one-off races, do you want to play against Daddy? Tony, if you're watching, that's going to make your butthole clinch up to the size of a decimal point. But if you want to play against the Ricky Sevens, come on. We'll hand it to you. This is what we do. Now, I'm not saying I'm God. I'm not saying I'm better than Jesus or Moses or the Easter Bunny or what's that guy's name? The guy, the in America, Panda Express, even the Panda. No. I'm not saying I'm better. What I'm saying is I don't back down from any one-off race or combine in Southern Ontario. And that goes for all the combines. If you want me to put my birds on your combine for 7 weeks, I'll do it. 8 weeks, I'll do it. We do not care. We're here to promote and fly pigeons. And our honesty is we will fly the pigeons. That's why I always say one-off races must fly with combines to get an accurate read. How much to enter 1 bird or 2 birds? Mike, this race ain't going to be for you, my friend. It's $1,077 for a team. It does not matter, Mike, and I love you. It does not matter, Mike, if you put in 1 bird, 2 birds, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, 250, 300, 500, 1,000. You can put as many birds in as you want, Mike. So, Mike, you are friends with young Elvis. You know Tony. We call him Shitty. Tell Shitty he's got a team in. He can buffalo that shit off to people. Get him in. Shitty, if you're watching, cheers to you, Shitty. People wonder who Shitty is. His name is Tony Elvis. He's been shitty for a while now, and he is still shitty. If you guys want to know why he's known as Shitty, once you look past the bullshit, you'll see. Sorry. You're still welcome in the ranks. Still come over here and have drinks and fly pigeons. Everyone gets a nickname. He's shitty to me. So, Mike, I hope that works for you. 1 bird is going to be 1,077. 100 birds is 1,077. It's not about money, guys. It's about racing pigeons. If I told you I have $20 million in the bank, just having a bit of fun here. Just playing. We're just having fun. But you don't know that, do you? You don't know. You only think you know. So we're going to have fun. If you guys think that's too expensive, please let me know. We can adjust the price a bit more. Is it the $107 activation that's too much? What do you think? Or is it too many birds that's too much? What do you think? If you guys want something great and you can buy this online, that's fantastic. And if you are anywhere in the world and you want someone to breed you a team, you let me know. Jeff Henderson, you want to play in Canada? Let me know. I have people that will breed you a team of pigeons. You just tell me how many birds you want for your team, and I will get you a team. Again, $107 to activate. You get a 7-race series. You get to gamble a little bit, make the same bullshit money you'd make at the Upper Canada. The same bullshit. No, you won't make any money at the DeVries one because they'll win it themselves. Sorry to say that. And then there's the Niagara one. I'm still wondering about that one. I'm still wondering how that shit's going around. But anyways, it's okay. Those are all great races, and go into all of them and try them all out. Have a good time. We're just a bit different. And some people will say I'm arrogant. Some people say I'm an asshole. Some people say I should just learn to be quiet, as young Elvis would say. Just be quiet and blah, blah. If you want reality and you want a guy that'll be honest with you and hey, your steak sucked. When I cook you steak and it sucks, you tell me because I don't want to make it shitty. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, it's such a great steak when it was shit. And if you eat a steak from me and it's shit, you just tell me it's okay. I'm not going to get hurt by it. I want to make it better for you. You see, that's the difference between me and them, us and them. We're full of mistakes, but we're honest, we're upfront, and we want to make it great. Take a look at this. You got a European combination Van Zoren, guys. One of the top small lofts in Holland. Actually, there's only one problem with Van Zoren racing pigeons. They need to be a bigger loft already. They got a great following. They got great pigeons, and they do great results. But guys, this is why these are the types of people I like to fly pigeons with. Do I think I can kick Alfred's ass, Van Zoren's? Yes. Do I think Alfred can kick my ass? Yes. But the one thing that Alfred and myself have is we don't give a shit. We like to race pigeons. Race pigeons. We go out there and we play. We play to win. In the middle of racing, we're going to hate each other. After the race, we have a drink. We have a beer. We have something to eat. It's okay. But in between those races, it's time to race. And guys, I find in North America, pigeon flyers are phony pricks. They tell everybody how great everything is. It's all sunshines and rain. Oh, no, no, no. It's all bullshit. Take a look. I look Mike Sheridan. I want to kick your ass when I race against you. Dave Crozier, who are you, Dave? Dave, can you even race a pigeon? This is what I'm saying. Rubbin's racing. I like all you guys. David Tracy, Michael Peevler, Antonio Rodriguez, whatever race you're in that I'm in, that we're playing against each other, you're shit to me. Even if you buy pigeons from our auction site, it does not matter. At the end of the day, if you win, congratulations. If I win, congratulations. And if we both lose, maybe as long as I'm ahead of you, that's all that matters, right? Or if you're ahead of me, that's all that matters. That's racing. That's racing in life, guys. That's the whole life thing. So if you guys want to know what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and we challenge all the one loft races to DeVries Classic BS. His loft that's the size of Pearson International Airport. There's the race. 7 races, 1,777 miles of racing. The activation fee is 107, and a team. No bird limit. As many birds as you want to send for 1,700. We should have put it for 1,777, but we didn't. We kept it cost efficient. 1,077. If Chevy was here, he'd say, "Honey, where's the Tylenol?" Well, how's the hundred? How is it split into? Take a look at all the races. JD, how many races go those distance? You break it down. Mike, break it down. We could do 7 races of 253 miles. Just sign up. The pigeons that win this series, they'll be good. You don't have to worry. Going to be a couple hundreds, a couple 150s, maybe 325s. You guys do the math. My barber nicked me. Great work. Thank you. I like the number 7. I was born on July 7th. Sons of. All right. I can't wait to see you in, Jason. Again, we will pick up from the airport. Again, in a couple of weeks, you can start to send your birds. We are going to figure out an American shipping date. And the only thing is with our Americans is we're going to need one thing. Before you ship, you're going to have to give me at least a 10 to 12 day window of how many birds, yada, yada, yada. And you can't change from that because you guys are American. And hey, I got to pay the tax on them and blah, 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 blah. JD, a team of 10's too small for you. You're going to need more pigeons. JD, you're going to need at least 50 pigeons, JD. Come on, JD. I want you to win, brother. And yes, we will have a shipment probably for the Americans in the month of May. That's what we were thinking. April we'll do as normal, but May we will do sometimes probably in the middle of May, middle towards the end of May. It's not going to matter. We're not worried. Oh, Alfred, they don't even talk about me. They don't. I'm going to start selling a dartboard for people, so people can just throw darts at me. But that's our series. That's how it's going to run. Is it going to be fun? Of course, it's going to be fun. I'll be there. There you go. And guys, if you are, talk about it with your clubs. If your club wants to put a team in, you guys want to do a club team, do a club team. If you want to do your own team, do your own team. If you do a syndicate of 10 guys, only one person's getting the money. You guys figure it out. I'm not your babysitter. I'm not doing that horse shit. I'm not doing it. And here's the thing. What's today's date? March the 10th. March 10th, 11th, 12th, whatever bullshit it is. If your money's not in by activation, you're done. I will not give you leeway. When your birds come, you send the money. Your money's not in, bring me your birds. Bring me your birds. When your first bird comes in, it's 1,077. If you bring me your birds, and I'm going to lie to you right to your face, I'm going to lie to you. Thanks, yeah. I'm going to bring my money next week. Thank you. When you leave, in the bin. Why? Because you ain't focused. Guys, look at this. Take a look at this. This is like Cole Trickle. He's only going to lose a couple. Guys, if you're hearing what I'm hearing and you want to win this race, this is the man for you guys. Who wants to put a team of JD Tealbirds in? I like this man. This man has confidence. His balls are like... He's got elephant balls. So, you want to play? You want to race? Now's your time. But your pigeons come with the money, and when it's activation time, you activate. If you F around, it's a natural calling system. That's it. That is it. Don't bring me one pigeon and say, next week when I bring you 30, I'll bring your 1,000. No. No. Pigeon 1, money comes. Activation time, you'll have your window. If your money is not in, that's the end of it. I will not screw around on that. I will give you the price. We will give you the work. We will sing and dance like the piano man. But we will not take any other bullshit. So don't give it to me. Don't bring it to me. Don't make a promise. Bring your pigeons. And your way to the races. Take a look at what Croji said, guys. I'm not going to read it because Croji, he's our man, Croji. A gift's coming to you, brother. So on that note, you all know about the Ricky 7. If you guys want it to be great, participate. If 10 guys participate, we can only make it as great as the participation is. And if people make a whole bunch of excuses, it'll suck. You guys make everything. You guys make the prize money. You guys make the races great. I see people going into races. Do I need to put names in? You guys go to a race. Listen, the DeVries race. He's got caught cheating, racing pigeons. He built a 300-foot long loft. Y'all run in. Y'all run in. Y'all run in for a cheater because his loft is 300 feet long. Sorry, Oscar and Linda. I don't mean to call you out on that, but if the shoe fits, wear it. When he had the Dutch touch, you couldn't even get him to come home. His original one loft race. He was so unproud of that name.